We are back to Fortnite here, and specifically I think we will start doing the missions themselves rather than necessarily worry about drops of rain unless we specifically get missions that would allow us to do that successfully at both at the same time. I do not believe that to be the case, as there are other pure drop of rain missions that I can grab, but unfortunately this is not the correct mission for what I need to do. So instead we will do Category 2 Fight the Storm. And the main difference from this one as compared to your normal Fight the Storm missions that you get within Stonewood is instead of being one storm cell, there are 2 storm cells and also 2 atlases that you need to protect. So of course that places a better emphasis on traps as well as teamwork to defend both places at once. And that is one of my reasons why I have played this. Let's see here. Oh, let me fix that. I think that's what went wrong. There we go. There we go. Mouse died. Alright. So again, 2 atlases. So specifically multiple ways that they can come in, multiple places they can hit, gotta defend them all. Simple as that. Simple as that. And that is one of the reasons why I spent a lot of time prepping all my different schematics, specifically the trap ones as well, in addition to the weapon ones. Because traps themselves aren't necessarily super important in Stonewood. They help quite a bit. But you can do most of the maps without needing really to use any traps as long as you build decent enough mazes or have good enough weapons. But as you get further and further, the traps end up being more and more important to help you actually complete or defend maps like this. Especially because if you're trying to do this as one person, well, you have to go back and forth between the houses all the time. Especially if you don't have the traps there, so it's much harder to defend without having something automated that can help you either defend a post or just basic traps.
2 times the terror in one convenient package. Your atlases are standing by. Let's find those targets.
So there will be 2 of these that I will have to defend. Actually, let's save that for now.
Go patrol.
Spawn in. Rockets, and it's already done. Interesting. That was quick. Nice thing is my slash ability on Z does allow me to one-shot most of the smaller zombies at this point. So I still have that one-shot potential, which is very, very useful. Especially if I have it on like the sniper rifle. That's what I mainly want to ensure that I have that capability. I will need to kill this monster. I want to try and clear out some of those things beforehand. Make it easier to just function sniping out. Oh, it looks like somebody else got him. That works. That works perfectly fine. So again,
Target not yet located.
Other encampments here. Yep. So luckily I do have the schematic for this particular weapon. It is only tier 1 right now, but it is a legendary Copper's Breath, copper dragonsmith. So eventually, I do need a whole bunch of drop of rain in order to turn that into a silver dragon's breath and make that more powerful. It is a pistol that pretty much acts like a shotgun. It has 2 shots, shotgun type ammo, even though it's classified as a pistol. So it's actually fairly useful to also give to
That's what I was afraid of.
a specific tender post.
Actually, to be honest, that's far worse than the thing I was afraid of.
But yes.
Why don't you investigate the rift?
The rift is not fun. You will die.
Never mind,
See?
bad idea, retreat!
Exactly.
Let
So,
me do some research from here.
the rift is
Until then,
bad.
it
Very
might be
bad.
best to stay away.
It's really just
That
does
thing
something.
hates you.
So it shall be ignored. Because there's no usefulness for us to go in there and really do anything with it. So I might as well
This
just
target's a tricky
leave it
one.
alone.
Keep searching. Target located.
Oh.
Drop the atlas on the target when you're ready.
All the way over to...
Easy does it.
All the way over to the north, okay? I'm gonna grab this reward real quick. And then always obviously check and see if I can craft anything important. Let's go ahead and craft one of these shooting traps. Did I just get 2 of them? I saw something triggers 2. That's weird. Oh. Alright, so there you see there's 2 atlases. They will be very close to each other. That's actually good that they're placed in pretty much a straight line. It makes it easier to defend them. Place the 2 atlases. The difficult one is with like one's on top of the cliff and the other one's on the bottom of the cliff. If they're spread out a little
Bonus
bit more
challenge is now available.
than just like right here, it does make
The
it a bit more
atlases
difficult to
require blue
defend.
glow to power up.
So the more important thing I want to figure out right away is exactly where they are coming from,
That's enough blue glow.
so I can identify the defensive
Last
locations.
atlas placed. Now build defenses around
Okay.
the atlases and
So
activate
that
when you're ready.
direction and
Activating one activates them all.
so south and east are the 2 directions where we will need to necessarily defend from. However, there could be the potential of the direction to change. It's not guaranteed that you're only defending from 2 separate locations. And you will see that on some of the ending stowable missions as well. It's not limited to just Plankerton. Let's see if here grab this guy before he just disappeared. Might. Something like that. So there we go, got his chest. And even if I do collect a lot of flowers of these, I'm still gonna grab them because there's also the potential of getting ammo out of these. It's a lower drop rate, but I do still have uses for the flowers a little bit. And there's a potential drop rate of other items that specifically are even more important or useful to me. So we'll go collect on the wall darts, we're at it. And again, I've mentioned this before, but I especially love this particular wall dart schematic because everything that's involved with it is primarily fairly easy to get from a plank standpoint. I get a lot of that from missions, but it's not a too terribly difficult recipe to grab. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember what schematic I have that was solely from things I could craft. I believe it is actually the wooden floor spikes. It's specifically crafted all from things that are available from trees. So there's the planks that are obviously from trees. The twine is also available from trees, and the duct tape you can craft specifically from things that are available on the ground. So it makes that recipe very, very easily obtained and managed. And really, if you think about it from a long-term standpoint, it's really just a whole bunch of renewable resource. But to be fair, everything's a renewable resource in this game. Alright. Clear out a little bit of this area and start building our defense matrix, as it were. This is a decent spot. It's not super great, but it's decent. Fences on the backside make it a little bit interesting in terms of ability to help in those directions. Luckily, they're not necessarily coming from those sides.
I think they like us.
Instead, I'm just going to build out this little area around this. Actually, I could do this. Alright, nope. Okay. So from wall dart aspect, we'll actually go ahead and use traps on this location. Don't really play around with these type of maps. Chop those up just so I don't waste my trap ability on them. Good. Trap ability is fine. Oop. Block myself on that tree there. Let's see here.
Away.
I do not want to waste your finger post on it though. Especially if I don't have to. And there's nothing really super crazy about the beginning of this. There is a mission later on within the Stonewood area that's fight a level 3 storm where there's 3. But it's not like Stonewood where you can just kind of still use your opening gear, not really have to think about it too much and still be fine. You do want to have decent level gear before you're really going into the Stonewood maps so you actually do things and not hit like a feather.
build.
These. The only downside of this weapon in particular, even though the damage does, is because of short range, as well as the fact that it only has 2 shots per clip, and the AAV. But you'll see also the speed runs on this are typically 3 days instead of 2 days to give you that extra time. So that really does allow and help with making sure that you're set up and fully ready to go for it. By placing things out far enough over here, they're not gonna. These traps actually don't count towards my limit. My building limit. There you go.
You serious?
Stop that. So as long as I build far enough out, it doesn't actually count towards the number of recommended build limit that I have. Just as long as you're far enough away.
Here they come!
Ready!
They're attacking me! That's incredible! Thank you.
Yep. That actually is very helpful. These are good resources for especially the wall limits. As well as the 4 wooden spikes. Go ahead and put this another 4 here. And that is not within range of bricks. So it's just far enough, it should be just far enough outside the spawn zone that doesn't take damage from spawn ins. It may be pushing it being right there. The idea is to put it like almost right on top of the spawn zones. Far enough away from the Alice themselves so that it doesn't count against your build limit. But that it also is far enough away that it doesn't take damage from when they actually spawn in.
Starting now. You've got 5 seconds to change your mind.
Okay, I guess we're just starting it.
You got this, Commander. Cut him down!
That's fine. Again, with proper weapons, this even now still isn't too difficult. The nice thing about these Fight the Storms, there are multiple cells, is typically it'll be where you can kind of connect your 2 defenses together to do your defense points, because the Alices will be close up together. It's where you have one that may be on top of the cliffs and the other one's on the bottom of the cliffs. They're separated out far enough to where it makes it a little bit harder to appropriately manage. Again, highly encourage to find at least one or two good schematics that you really want to dump a whole bunch of points into and use just kind of like your main schematics. So that when you get to this point, you're not having to spend a whole bunch of time in Stonewood getting experience or getting materials so you can actually catch back up to where you need to go. That way you're prepared when you come to the second area rather than having to kind of build your way back up to where you're supposed to be powered otherwise for the area that you're in. The only thing that's kind of limiting me right now is the amount of pure drops of rain that I need. Oh, that's interesting. She spawned in throwing something. I like being able to four-shot though with this weapon, using 2 clips. Ideally, I'd have a sniper rifle that would do similar to that eventually, but this works just as well for now. I just have to get closer up to them than I may with a different type of weapon.
Getting reports that your fort has uninvited guests. Go 86 them!
Wow. Either I missed or that's in a one-shot. I'm gonna go with it in a one-shot. I think it would put him just short. Maybe not that I would come with one swipe. Nope. Heal up. While we wait for the shield to recharge. Another reason I particularly like this weapon is, again, because of the fact that it doesn't use nearly as much ammo like an assault rifle does. Yeah, assault rifles are great, they're a high DPS, but you burn through so much ammo using them. That in my mind, I would much rather have a good sniper rifle or a good pistol like this that I can use in almost every other situation. And not have to worry necessarily much about crafting it. I can use those nuts and bolts and the other materials that are involved with it. Because I don't need to craft defenses, craft traps, use that additional metal that would come from building the ammo into actual walls, ceilings, floors. I will say this weapon is incredibly satisfying to fire, especially on crits. To see quadruple digits in damage. Very, very satisfying. Not the ability I want to use here. Something is definitely so satisfying just about firing one shot. incredibly satisfying. Pops up. I will say this is not a very good scatter shotgun at hitting multiple targets at once. That is one of the downsides. Because, I mean, it is a pistol, it's not a shotgun. It's not designed to per splash damage.
Not today, chum.
Yep.
Surprise.
Again, if I was doing this by myself, it would be incredibly difficult to defend both that direction
Oh, it's getting rowdy.
against Amplifier for Amplifier B, as well as this direction for Amplifier A. I would probably end up using like a defender post somewhere. But even then, I would have to be cognizant a little bit more so of any like miss monsters coming from that direction, or I don't necessarily have to with two people over there. We kind of got one person who's coming back and forth, myself over here, and then one person who's dedicated kind of over there, which works out very well for defending both locations. I honestly probably overused the traps. I could have just held on to them and not had to worry about it.
Double trouble. Multi-Atlas win.
But just playing safe with it, more than anything else. Because really playing it safe, the only thing you really hurt yourself on is using too many resources in a map that you could use elsewhere. But that's really the only case. You can see that just the combat score is ridiculous. That wasn't all the traps. That definitely was not all the traps. But there is Category 2 Storm. Again, a lot of things that can kind of throw you off with Plankerton if you're not kind of expecting them or necessarily ready for those type of challenges. Based on where you're at with your skill tree, where you're at with your schematics, have you been leveling off since beginning? There's a decent amount of prep work that does go into this game that
doubly impressed. And
Stormwood doesn't necessarily prepare you for. And if you don't have ahead of time, then you kind of be a rude awakening, specifically once you get into Plankerton.
First off, that is diminishing and hugely offensive. He's not a shape. He's my friend. And second, yes, he is the round one.
I apologize for talking over some of these.
We're completely underwater here. I don't have anyone to spare. Sorry, Ramirez.
Kind of talking over a little bit of the
Ray,
communications
no
going on
doctors.
here.
No promises. But now it's time for some preventative medicine. Let's bring those survivors home
A lot of
before
this
the husks work
I've
them
heard before
over.
from going through in alpha before the official release of this particular case, so that's why I don't feel necessary as bad talking over it. So again, I mentioned this previously as well, but I'll touch on it again here, specifically once I get into the second skill tree, specifically the second tier. What I'm looking for primarily as goals is kind of like your 3-star evolutions of your main heroes, reaching those, and then along the way there's specifically the ones that give you those lead survivors in your other 4 areas. Your other 4 survivor squads, like the Gadgeteer squad, your training team, your close assault team, your think tank. Those are in the particular skill tree area, similar to where your tier 3 or 3-star constructor evolution may be, or your 3-star soldier, or 3-star outlander, or ninja. So while I may not be necessarily wanting to go to 3-star constructor first, I may want to go to 3-star ninja first, because that's what I'm primarily playing, because I have the lead survivor that's that's super leveled. For gadgeteers, I want to go specifically into this route to get that gadgeteer. The only downside is I need to get 20 purchased. I need to go to 20 right now. I'm at 11 before I can go any further past here. And I need to go to 40 before I can actually get the gadgeteer and the constructor. But the goal is to at least prep that route for when I do have that unlocked. Then prep this route as well when that's unlocked. And then I can go down here, get my next harvesting tool, do my next skill. Probably go ahead and go hover turret pretty quickly here and replace my healing with that. I like to go hover turret and rockets, specifically for the two skills that I use. Because if I need a healing pad, I'll just craft a healing pad. Almost always have the resources to do so. But that way I kind of prep myself to easily go down these trees and get the skills that I primarily do want. So now that we just purchased the skill here, we'll get back to it, specifically the driver slot in a truck. So now I have two different land expeditions that I can send out. So I can specifically send out multiple different expeditions at once, even though some of them may not necessarily be as possible to come back. With success. So this one's okay. I've got one that's going to be at 69%, one's at 72%, and I can just throw this out there, even knowing that the success chance is fairly low. But having those additional heroes, those orange ones that I'm not necessarily going to use or touch with at all, does allow me to actually get benefit from those still. In the meantime, though, I will spend that. So now my ninja is max tier 2. Once I unlock that skill and have the appropriate information, because I need the drops of rain. I have the lightning ball enough right now, but that pure drop of rain is going to consistently be the drop that I need to go out and get as much as possible as I continue to progress through the game. That's why I kind of want to limit myself a little bit more on the heroes that I would really say tier upgrades. So I'm probably not going to do anything higher than Ninja and the Outlander in terms of leveling heroes past level 10. If I get Ramirez to level 10 here, I may not increase her to 2 stars for a long time. Same with schematics. I've got all these different schematics that are coming from the Founder's Quest that I'm probably not going to touch most of them. I'd rather consolidate my efforts to certain schematics here and there. I have leveled quite a few of these up to level 10, but whether or not I actually evolve them is a completely different matter. Like the copper bullseye that I upgraded to silver bullseye, absolutely I want this. Even though it's a green, it's still very high damage. I would like to get a higher level schematic, other than I think I might have slotted one. Let's see here. Yeah, so I slotted the blue one. It doesn't have anything higher than blue. At higher than blue, it switches over to scoped, which I really don't care for. But it still gives the opportunity to just continue to upgrade that schematic and be something that I would use consistently on a regular basis. The shredder itself is something that's actually fairly interesting. I would potentially use the orange version of it because it's very similar to the Deadeye in terms of just sheer damage output and not scoped. One of the things I would like, though, is the actual Dragonfly. That's something I would love to have, this particular schematic, make that my primary sniper rifle, just upgrade it all the way and use that as kind of a primary weapon with the maybe the Dragon Pistol, my Dragon's Breath, as the secondary weapon because of just the damage. The only downside of doing those two is they're both fairly low DPS, so I don't have like an assault rifle where I can fire a whole bunch of bullets at once, but that's where the ninja comes into play. I use these two weapons specifically with the ninja, and then the cooldown skills that are low cooldown help me to fill in the gaps of my DPS. Whereas these are the two weapons that I would necessarily be playing with are very kind of like single shot weapons that have a little bit more extended reload times. So that's why I would kind of be using those in the way that I do. But let's go into more of the pure dropper brain farming, because I will consistently need to do that every so often, is go back through and make sure I continue to farm those just so I can continue to upgrade my schematics as I unlock the ability to do so. Even though it doesn't really help me progress as much in my main storyline, I still need to be cognizant of I need to be preparing and thinking ahead while I'm doing these. There we go. Spend the teammate experience boost because I can. I'm going on to build the radar grid. Now, it's interesting because usually whenever I pick or end up and build the radar grid, it's almost always after I dump all my resources into my storm shield defense area. So this is the first time I'm really going to be going into a radar grid mission since alpha ended and early access has started, when I've actually had resources going into it, rather than already having dumped them into my storm shield or into different areas like that where I don't have those type of materials anymore. Trigger that. Here. Or
over here! Help!
Here.
I can't believe it. You're the
Ooh,
best.
lots of bolts. 18 of them. Wow. That's awesome. Just making sure I have what I need here.
There it is.
I'm going to go ahead and craft some more retractable force spikes. With the caveat that I would love to use these specifically for my home base on Plankerton. Although one thing I'm definitely going to do is not necessarily be as super insufferable about only using my traps on my home shields in maps like this, because sometimes you can't just afford to hold on to anything like that. I definitely do that in Stonewood, where I can just hold on to stuff and only really use the stuff that I grab from drops as traps to defend. I will absolutely do that in those type of maps. But places like Plankerton, where you may need higher quality traps than love to be available for just from drops, I not feel nearly as bad about specifically using those traps in regular maps as well. Ooh. Well, let's just drop around two. Bolts. Yeah, I'm playing up to bolts. Awesome. Yep. Alright. That's mostly taken care of.
Here we go. You know what to do.
Since they're already on two of them right there, let's go ahead and go over to this one and build it.
There it is.
Survivor radar. Awesome. attack while I'm trying to build this. Whoa. A couple of those just took off. First, you want to kill that. We have to craft a little while these police in here. Safe. Good work. I triggered it. Damn it. Is that an outdated? Or did I only trigger? Oh boy. Oh, I did trigger it in camera. Whoops. Did not realize I. I'm going to go ahead and craft another one of these right now because I'm not sure when I would necessarily be able to get enough drop of rain to upgrade this particular schematic. So I'm just going to go ahead and get to the point where I just craft another one of them so I don't have to worry about it. Yep.
Let's build.
Sure, definitely place that anywhere else around here. Nope, should be good.
One tower done.
On up. Box. So I can't rotate that one because the way it works. Okay, that's placed. Go ahead and get these two done. So I don't have to build them around behind this area, but I needed that there just to place them, just so I had legitimate support available to place them in the first place. Otherwise, I won't allow me to place them. Oop. There we go.
That's two.
So that one's done.
Three towers. Good job.
Nice. So it looks like the
You
two
have
left
time
are
to
in the
keep
middle
building.
there. One up here that I'm heading right towards. Actually. Oh boy.
Good.
Yep. That's. Yep. And we as parkour is very much a thing in this game that you can do. It's not completely necessary, but it helps out. Look at them saving your resources. Yep. That's so. Oh, well, that was a mistake. Yeah, a bit of a whoopsie. While I'm here though. Yep. Just like that. So oh, I think I have wood. Time to go get more wood. And luckily, this will also give me enough planks to create more traps. And win. Win-win situations. Okay, I have 129. That's just enough. As long as I don't mess up and make another section like that. Okay. I consider double jumping and try and get up there, but why waste time? Alright. Actually, I do not want to do that yet. I want to go this way. Again, that way I can easily craft these sections here. Because once I put in the wall, that's right, carve it like this, it gets trickier to manage those. Once I put in this wall, I can't really see behind it. I have to almost go around it just to place those particular sections. It's doable, but it's so much easier just to do it this way instead.
Another tower built.
Save yourself the extra time and trouble. Okay, so we got one last. No, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that board first. Nope.
Would rather
Grab the board
not.
over here, and then head over to complete that final waypoint tower.
Upward.
Good. That's. Let's go this way. Go back the way we came. Just climb this. The mobility of the ninja. The mobility that only the ninja has. So lovely. I'm gonna be, might be a little pushing it on time as well as I can get over there. And then jump from there. I don't know if anybody else is working on it right now. Nope. Okay, I'll go there. Yeah, nobody else is working on it right now. And we'll have to do 3 of them.
Double jump.
Get the lost dynamo, we're at it. Chances over here. Or is it? No, that's why nobody wants to do it. No, it's brick, that's fine. I've got brick.
Okay, here.
5 minutes left.
Can't.
Except for you really need to do that. It's easy enough to do on location. As you go forwards. Oops. Oh well. It's just technical. It's just technical. No big deal. And there we go.
Good work.
So there's all 5 radar towers.
You've got a little time left. Why not do some resourcing?
So let's go ahead and go over to that one last reward we had not grabbed. Wood. What else can we do? Let's try and get that survivor. Might as well. Might as well. Like that, just for rich move speed.
Easy does it.
Goes over here. Down here. Oh boy. Probably. Oh, get it.
Is this all you got?
Ow.
Upward.
Ow.
Spinning deck.
Those are mistakes. Where's the big guy? No. Probably go downward. Oh, that is... Oh boy. Okay. We got it. Just like that.
Two minutes before I have to pull you out.
Oh, there it is. Good. Just grab what we can. This is very much an underground bunker. I'll just grab and smash while we're finalizing this up. I wonder if I can actually get back up to the top in 90 seconds. About 80 seconds now. And grab that survivor. Let's see here. Oh, looks like somebody got it. Perfect.
Give it time.
Ooh, boy. Hello. Nope, there it is. Oh,
Here it comes.
this is the
30
one.
seconds left.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. Damn it. There it is. Ooh. Almost missed out on getting those two mission samples. The mission. I mean, I killed them, might as well grab them. So I don't have to kill more of them.
Hang on.
Can I get to this reward? No. Come on. Come on. Got there. Alright. And this will give us one pure drop array. Yes. Which is entirely the purpose of why we're here. Although the additional experience for more skills doesn't hurt at all either. Doesn't hurt at all. Down and back to office. Six more pure operating, perfect. Perfect. There's a tool, do tech, and get our hover turret next. Very useful. Very useful. Schematics. So I need a couple more missions to do those pure drop rings, as well as some schematic experience, which is easier to obtain. Might want to upgrade this sword too. Well, that's obviously a priority. I just have too many, unfortunately. I think these three are the primary ones that I would do. Fine oranges. The Seal Electric Field is okay. Fairly good, but also decently expensive recipe. And not as like common as like Floor Trap would be in terms of usability. Copper Nocturnal would also be potentially going. One thing I also want to look at this is the bonuses that come along with it. This changes the type to energy type. So that's actually huge with the fact that it's effectively against all the different element types. So I may end up actually putting priority on this just because of the fact that it does have that elemental, that energy type element to it. I'm not going to run into that for a little while longer, but that is actually very, very surprising that it would be that. That's damn good. Might have to switch it. I might have to pivot and do that. In fact, I probably will. You may see some element type weapons as people level them up a little bit more, but the actual like usefulness or usability of them, why you would want them in the first place, is not as apparent for quite a while. It is one of those things that you kind of have to want, or at least want to think about in the long term. And making sure that while you're going through these missions, you might as well also do prep work. That's going to help you out in the later stages, so that when you get to those later stages, you don't have to go back and spend time doing prep work that you could have done already. Again, that's mainly just there as kind of like a bonus. You can play the game without really thinking about or considering any prep work while you're going through it and just enjoy it. The only difference is you're gonna, if you want to continue progressing at that point, you'll end up having to do some grinding, like kind of what I'm doing right now with the
resources before starting to build.
pure drop of rain farming. you will have some of that limitation that's built in to where you really were going to have to do it anyways. So you might as well do it and plan it while you're having fun. Get it out of the way so you don't have to worry about it at different times. Because either way, it's going to be there waiting for you. Might as well take care of it while you can. Because it is absolutely no fun trying to play higher difficulty maps when your gear is so bad that you really don't have a chance to do much of anything. I know it's slow. So I got out there. That is entirely why I haven't moved.
Jump.
Alright. I feel unnerved a little bit by having to build right next to that. But oh well. It'll be fine. That's what they always say. It'll be fine. And then everybody dies in one. Well, I wasn't fine.
Here we go. You know what to do.
Oh, I ran out of wood again. Whoops. So you got 210 more at least. Luckily this is a wooded area with plenty of trees, so I don't have to worry about it. Plus I just upgraded my harvesting tool as well, so I can chop these down faster. Very, very useful. And I do encourage you, if you're not exactly sure what you want to do, or rather than just go all willy-nilly with your skill trees, kind of plan it out exactly what you think you need to start with, or where you kind of want to optimize it to. So that way also you're not looking at like, oh, well, I've reached this point, but I need 4 more levels before I can actually get what I want in terms of from my skill tree. It's never a great position to be in. Like, yay, I can progress. Oh wait, I need all this other crap first. I want to try and avoid that as much as possible. Again, I do not want to place that yet. I'm going to go here first. Upstairs. And now, I have support for it. Build these 2 sections first. And then close it. There we go. And just like that, we're completely done.
One tower done.
I will say though, people treat this kind of like a farming map sometimes, where they don't even participate from actually doing the radar grids, or actually building the radar towers, which is kind of unfortunate sometimes. Because then you end up having to be the one that does all the work just for the actual mission to be successful in the first place. Because the mission's not successful, you don't get the rewards. So if you're here just kind of like resource farming to leave, then fine. Resource farm and leave. But if you're here for the actual pure drop remains and trying to get them, then help out with building the different areas. Otherwise, you're not going to get the drop that you're here for in the first place. This is just going to fail, and then you're going to have to do it all over again because you didn't get what you wanted because you didn't participate. This is a very co-operative game. And I can kind of tell already that so far I'm the only one who's actually really building anything or even trying to do that, which is kind of unfortunate.
No.
Because I really want the pure drop rain, that's why I'm actually bothering to do this. And I don't mind being the one who has to build most of the stuff, but you still have to complete the mission. And if the mission's not complete, then it's all moot point, and I kind of wasted my resources for nothing.
If only we had brought weapons. Can't.
Well, that was an encampment that I triggered. Or was that somebody else? That might have been somebody else. I don't know for sure. But I don't have to worry about it right now. The nice thing about doing the missions is the only resources that I'm really using on a substantial level is specifically the regular resources, just as building materials. So I'm not really using any of the special materials all that much. So I can use them instead to craft the additional traps or weapon schematics or whatever I need regularly, while I use all my normal resources on actually building the radar towers and completing the objective. I just barely have enough.
That's two.
Away.
Yeah, I can tell. I mean, they're not building at all, so they're not even getting an award available. Let's go grab the award down there. Oh, I didn't jump. I hit the button like a half second too late. There we go. Ooh. Lots of goodies. Lots of goodies. You're just doing sitting. You're not doing anything. Just so you don't die. Oh, okay. I honestly thought you were just sitting there not doing anything. I was just gonna make a box to defend you or something so that you didn't die and lose. Because whenever you die, you lose weapon ability. So typically, if you see somebody AFK, then ideally what will happen is they'll box it in, not from necessarily being a mean standpoint, just to prevent you from taking weapon durability damage. I mean, yeah, you can potentially consider it trolling, but that's why you usually create one of them that actually has a door. Or if maybe they could just edit and make a door. It's not like you're preventing them from going anywhere or doing anything. If you actually go crazy about it and say, okay, I'm going to build I'm gonna build a 3x3 box and a 5x5 box and make it crazy for them to get out. And yeah, that's overkill. Especially if they'll start throwing stairs and all that stuff in there. It's just... At that point, you've gone too far. You're just like, okay, I'm gonna place the box around you just so you're out of harm's way. Then great, do that. By all means. But to the point where it's like, okay, I'm gonna make it so you can't even move or can't even get out. That's kind of a waste of your resources, as well as just trolling for no real benefit or reason. So don't do that.
3 towers. Good job.
So there's a mission
You have
complete. I
time
can
to
honestly
rebuild it.
stop if I wanted to, but might as well just do more mission for experience. Take care of here.
Look out!
Yep. Nope. I just ran around the rows again. That was a little ridiculous. Okay, ring around the rows, you with that one. Okay. Ah. Yep.
Another tower built.
Looks like... No, I don't know if they're actually heading to the last one or not. I can't tell. I can't tell if that's legitimately heading there or just kind of running around killing zombies. I do want this chest.
No thanks.
That was a little bit of weird placement. I wasn't sure if it was a mimic or not. Oh, I did not have jump. Never mind. Thought I had jump. I did not. I mean, this is an easy one. Yeah, it's metal, but I mean, I'll just go ahead and build it. It's a small one. It's only 222 metal. 220 metal. That's not really a lot at all. It's not too bad. Especially because it gives us another bonus for the initial loot chest. So why not? I'll do it. I'll use the resources. Yep.
Here?
Oh boy. Get back here. I ain't done with you. Fuck, you're trying to leave.
Upward.
Don't you dare run away from me. Especially when normally people should be running away from you. Why are you running from me? Alright, go. That's all 5 done.
You've got a little time left. Why not do some resourcing? 5 minutes left.
Got 2 of those. Grab the one. 2 of those. Get 1 more planks. Get another one of the warp. Get another one of the 4 wooden spikes. Alright. Let's go ahead and just head all the way up there and grab that reward. again.
Hey, we just built that!
So a chest to the upper right-hand corner, so I'll walk in there as well. Again, just more resource farming.
Nope.
Specifically what we're doing right now is, again, just more and more of that drop of rain farming. I didn't realize it had that energy specific designation as elemental weapon, so I was gonna put like the Nocturnal on a little bit of the back burner in terms of upgrading schematics, but the fact that it is energy is something that I actually do want to level it up pretty quickly here. That doesn't feel satisfying for me. That doesn't really feel satisfying from a damage standpoint, though. I wish it felt more satisfying to shoot them in the head with the sniper rifle. As I upgrade the schematic more and more, it will. But it doesn't quite feel as satisfying as the Deadeye did early on. Or even still does, for that matter. The Deadeye still feels very, very potent. It's just a single shot and it will pop you. Survivor.
Thank you.
Okay.
I was getting worried. I know it's a lot to ask. I really can't leave without it. It's somewhere nearby.
2 minutes before I have to pull you out for the location of the medkit.
Oh, wow. That's way over there. But at least it's right near the next reward, so I probably won't be able to get it and get back here, but I'll just head towards that reward. And if the other person that's over there just stays there, they can grab the survivor afterwards. I won't be able to get the reward from getting the survivor, but I will get the cluster progression, which is just as kind of important or useful. You know the rewards for it aren't great, it's still something. And it's always progression. Progression is good. I chips. Actually, could potentially get back there.
Need a sec.
Nah, I don't think I can get back there. But they did grab the survivor, so that's perfect. That's perfectly fine. I don't think I can really grab anything else in this time, so I might as well just chop down a few more trees, mine a few more rocks, and wait for the next mission.
Here it comes. 30 seconds left.
And just like that. Another mission completed, another 6 drop of rain. I do still need more schematic experience, but we'll worry about that once we've got the 20 drops of rain. That is a future problem. Not a now problem. I mean, seriously, you're on a build the radar grid and you do 0 building. Piggybacking. That's all that is. Goddamn piggybackers. I actually might switch over to my constructor real quick because I still have that mission. I might end up just switching over to the data mission, but let's see here. Some skills. Skill tree is specifically the hover turret, which we will switch over. I don't think we can do that from this menu actually. Worry about that later. So yeah, what are our daily changes? Okay, constructor and retrieve the data. Turn off rain. Well, let's see. Let's see if there's anything within Stonewood that's good enough. Astral transformation schematic, eh. 75 planks, cover burst rifle. Retrieve the data, pure drop of rain. That works. And then we'll switch over to the constructor instead. Alright. And away we go. And I should actually do about the same amount of damage, I think. I think level does come into play a little bit when you're using the weapons. But like all your offensive stats, so all your statistics that actually have to do with fortitude, offense, defense, well, resistance, and tech, that all actually comes over from your skill tree. It doesn't actually have to do with the hero itself. If you look at hero stats, it's all based on health, shield, your actual ability damage, and your run speed or sprint speed. So it's not anything that's really directly tied to how much damage you're actually doing. It doesn't involve it as much. This is the heroes. Spend more hero experience on you. Activate our experience boost for teammates. Be a good ambassador. Oh, I forgot to switch. That's the one screen where you can actually switch what your gadgets are, and I forgot to switch. Oh well. Just means we will not have the hover turret. But we'll still have self-healing, so that's fine. I mean, we still have one in each slot. If I actually had available and didn't put it in the slot, it would have told me and alerted me otherwise. But we still got 2 abilities. It's still level 9 map. We're just here to complete daily quests while we're farming drops of rain, so there's no point in going too crazy about it. It's a level 9 map, and I'm considered effective level 25.
Storm freaks!
They're attacking me!
And honestly, since we're in this lower level, I might as well switch over to Reaper schematics as well.
Please help!
How long is this guy going to get attacked? There it is.
Oh man, keep up the good work.
Let's switch over
Landing
weapon-wise.
site spotted.
I don't need this with
Nice find.
cyclets.
Any attacks from the storm's creatures could corrupt the data.
Using the copper firecracker,
You'll want
which
to
is
build
very
defenses
similar,
around the balloon's landing site.
as well as this pistol. Alright. Good. So again, I really don't have to do anything in this map or worry too much about getting a lot of stuff done as long as I complete it, because the entire point of playing this map right now is solely to get those drops of rain to drop on the end after a successful mission completion. So that's really all I care about at this point. The only thing that's somewhat related to that is like the data missions that are associated with pure drops of rain. Well, sorry, not pure drops of rain, the actual like constructor kills. That's the only other thing that matters for me related to this map, which is not a big deal.
We need more people like you.
We're actually right on top of it. It's too narrow for that.
Got you.
Or where the weather goes anyway. It's landing right there. It's all the way up there. It would be a real dick move to shoot that out right now, but I'm not gonna do that. Alright, let's clear it out. A little bit of what we got here. This might actually be a pit capability. There may be a possibility of doing a pit here. Don't know for sure. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything underneath. Search everything first. Cool. There does not appear to be an ant. I would even knock this out a little bit because it's a little wonky to try and defend up next to this building. You don't have nearly as much control over it.
Getting reports that your fort has uninvited guests.
Yeah.
Go 86 them!
Oh, I think I know that one.
Where that stuff there not probably good. It's just not exploding. And all construction there. And you notice my schematic, my harvesting tool is actually less damage because it is capped on whatever you find it. Even though I have the next upgrade does not actually
One of our
have
drones has
any
taken
effect
damage.
whatsoever
We can't let the husks destroy the drone. Head to the
within
crash site.
the earlier levels. So even if I get all the way to like level 4, area 4, fully upgrade my harvesting
Fully
tool,
loaded.
it's not going to have any effectiveness past the max level for this particular area. So that's going to be its max effectiveness. It's specifically associated by the area that you're in, rather than your full upgrade. Obviously, you need that upgrade percentage to get to that point of having that effectiveness in the first place. But it's not going to automatically override or still be powerful for the area that you're in. It's not going to hold the level and stuff and have that effectiveness that way. Just kind of one of those other things about how this game works in
It's
particular.
coming in for a crash landing. We need to salvage what we can from that drone. Activate the drone to begin. We've got husks. Defend the drone.
that's one of the downsides of doing that. It takes me more ammo to be as effective as with my other ones.
Bullets.
Even on a map that's much lower level. There we go. Oops. Yep. So we can dump through these like the Weldon ammo. Some of the weaker stuff that really doesn't make sense to save, especially for Plankerton. How difficult those maps are in comparison to Stonewood, especially this one. I'm just going to dump them with their inventory spots. But I'm not going to use them otherwise.
Can't.
Let's place our base right here. To get started to zero. There we go. And they are coming from over here.
Oh, knackered.
It's a little longer. This is my name over here. What I'm actually going to do here. So you're forcing the wall on the wall dynamo and the wooden wall spikes, and then into the wooden wall, into the wall spikes.
Ah, ammunition.
And as well on the wall of the sun zapper. I don't feel bad about spending the resource, this one resource here, because I'm just gonna go grab some more units. I'm actually not a big fan of the hand cannon though, because it's like a delayed fire. You have to arc it, so if you miss, it's very effective at all. So it's just like that. And why not? Let's use the second one. One easy set. Yeah, let's use the cyclone pistol. Might as well. See, that just feels excessive to me. I mean, it's great. It works kind of the way it's supposed to, but it just feels a little bit unnecessary, especially on extended all the way out this way. Oh well. It's not resource efficient, but who am I to judge? What would be resource efficient is smashing out this entire area, making it a pit. But I digress. And then that was a sword. Yeah, you're going back. Alright.
The balloon has landed. Defend that data.
So they will come from that direction. Traps that are going to do plenty of work that way, so I don't even have to worry about it.
You know we're gonna win, yeah?
Oh, okay, so this is like a chart. Yeah, screw that.
Trial successfully
Screw
retrieved.
that noise. So you switch that with that.
Shoot it, stab it, or fix it. We got trouble. Yes.
What else was I saying?
Data's looking good.
See, this weapon feels alright in this situation because it kind of one-shots at least the small ones. But that's only at like really low levels. Higher levels it doesn't nearly feel as potent or useful. Especially because it doesn't penetrate like the Deadeye does. That's the real big bonus that I like out of Bullseye is it penetrates.
Another file.
That's so tempting.
Don't mind me.
That is so tempting to just like knock that out from underneath and just that's so cool.
Another file.
Especially because it would fall all the way down, but damage as well and take a whole bunch of fall damage. I don't know if that'd actually be enough to kill.
Trouble at our fort.
There you go. Okay, that's in the... that was not hitting the actual... that and some stuff.
File successfully retrieved.
That's also one of the reasons why you plant. After it collapses, you just place a roof right on top of it. So instead of being open up the top, you go up above and place a roof right there. Since you can, once the data drops in, you can absolutely just place a roof there. You can't do it until after the map actually starts, but you can absolutely do it instantaneously after the actual data hits the ground and it starts.
They're shuffling this way.
In fact, it's usually recommended that you just cap it with a roof immediately after it touches down.
Another file.
And yes, I am absolutely reloading immediately after 2 bullets. If I don't see things coming, I'm just going to go ahead and reload. Even if it's only for 1 bullet. Oop, missed. There you go.
File successfully retrieved.
I had a decoy on
Stay in the
my
fight.
constructor, I'd probably play the constructor a bit more. That's the one ability that I really enjoy from the constructor. After the changes to it, the decoy is amazing. Otherwise, the constructor as a class kind of falls a little bit flat. Doesn't quite have the usefulness in terms of
File
some of the
successfully
other
retrieved.
classes. Some doesn't really have any super offensive abilities. Defensive schematics aren't necessarily as hugely important. At least not so far. I mean, the base is fine.
I feel a
It's not like a
file.
be-all, end-all type of defensive capability that you absolutely need to survive certain things. Really?
I think they like us.
Another file.
There's a lot of this in here.
Data's looking good. File successfully retrieved.
And there it is.
Perfection. You collected all of the files.
Incredibly
Amazing.
boring, but we do what we
Praiseworthy
need to do.
job, Commander. So,
Do what you
good
need to do.
job. The data you collected will help us locate survivors and weak points in the storm.
Alright. I'm only going to get 6 drops of rain from this particular mission as well. If I only get 3, I mean, that's understandable. It's the lower tier map, but hopefully I get just as many, because that'd make it definitely worthwhile to come back and do those particular missions. Build a radar grid is a little bit faster. A little less time consuming, but I have a mission specifically for retrieve the data, so might as well. Might as well do it. Primarily because as long as I can get the drops of rain, that's what matters. And yep, it is only 3 because it is Snowwood instead of Plankerton. That's okay. We can work with it. Expedition squads, we got 1 returned. Did we get anything? We did. I realized I said we did before I even knew if we did or not. Oh well. Okay, so from deep, Outlander. Oops. I could send the 73 Outlander. That seems like a little bit of waste though. Yeah, why not? We'll go ahead and send you. I don't anticipate setting that up for a while. Do you want to just go ahead and go choo-choo rockets? Let's see, how many points matter? 14, so that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That could work. Or we could go ninja route. 17, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, yeah. Or 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We'll do that. So this will be my next skill, is specifically the Adrenaline Rush upgrade, which will be 16. 17 for that Shotgunner and the Storm Shield. And Fighter at this slot in the Close Assault, and then it'll let us actually start upgrading towards these ones. Because then I will have the 20 nodes purchased. Perfect. That works out perfectly. Just need the adventure slot in the scouting party. That's the one I want to get there. Alright. Looking good so far. Looking good. Upgrade Ramirez. Might as well upgrade these guys more just because I'm going to be using them more on expeditions, so having those additional levels will definitely come in handy. Troll key in a 15+ zone. I'll have to do that. But for now, another retrieve the data mission. Or did I not do that right? Actually, I think I joined the wrong mission. I want to join this mission. Or do... Oh, do I not have the drop for... That doesn't drop here, could drop for rain anymore. Which is kind of the entire point. Well, let's just do another build radar grid. It's not exciting, but puts the meat in the basket. I wish giving teammate boosts gave you more like daily bonus experience or something like that. I have so much bonus experience available just for my boosts. And I forgot to swap my gadget again. God. Ah. Oh well. To be fair, playing a constructor probably not a bad idea. Really wish I had swapped though. God damn it. The oversight is real. Let's trigger this real quick because I'm next to it. Right there.
Over here! Help!
Hello.
More bad guys coming! Husks! Please help! I need help!
Crap. There.
Here they shamble.
They're attacking! Please help! Taking damage! No one's gonna believe! I can't believe it! You're the best!
Ooh, nice! That's actually awesome. I mean, they're all pretty not great. all level 5. All 4 of those schematics were level 5, but still 4 defensive schematics out of 1 survivor. I'm honestly scrapping if I just wanted the resources. Might as well just dump them on a Stonewood map whenever I'm there. Oh, damn. I do love my copper deadeye. It feels so meaty. It feels so good to fire. There you are, you son of a bitch. There we go.
One tower done.
Forgot how much harder that is on a non-ninja. I can't use the sweep ability to just knock everything down. Wait, isn't there supposed to be data fragments for that? Yeah, I left one behind, didn't I? Oh. I need to go grab that. Wait, this one didn't drop one. That's weird. Let's head back and grab the one that did drop. Go. There we go.
That's 2.
Boards. Alright. Structure's so slow right around. Because as I mean they admit themselves, not built for speed.
Monsters coming!
Could use a rest. These guys
I'm under
do
attack!
not learn. Out of my way, boys.
They're attacking me!
I feel like there's a delay.
You are the best. Thank you.
Ooh,
I'll take it.
what? Yeah, they're all... Well, the wall launcher's actually not bad. That's about the only thing.
3 towers. Good job. You have time to keep building.
I realize I have not built a single one. I feel bad. I really do. You go off the chest. Let's figure out a way up there to help. Oh, it was down there. Never mind. I was looking in the completely wrong place. Oh boy. That's helpful. Alright. Ooh. And a brick. Oh, nope. That's fine. So, crafting this. What? Oh boy. Oh. Get off my ass.
Don't mind me. Nope.
There we go. Ah.
The fort is falling.
Alright. What are you doing?
Okay, here.
Ah.
Another tower built.
No, I don't want to do that. I do not want to. Like that. These first. Mentioned, then close it. Where's the fucking cells? Ah! Of course it was to do that. I think I can actually potentially grab that if I do it right. Okay, can I do this?
Let's see.
Can I do this just right? This way. That's gonna be a bit down. Here. You know what? Let's go. There we go. That'll look good.
Good work. You've got a little time left. Why not do some resourcing?
Alright. Chop time. you. I don't know about trees. Can. Walnuts. And spend a little bit of time flashing them. Let's put that reward that's there. Might as well do that. This way. God, the constructor's so slow.
Ooh, slow it down.
It's not like a ninja where you can just run across the map. Fairly cool time. Check this.
5 minutes left.
Wood. What the hell this is? Oops, and we got the chest there.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, I can't run.
Task!
First, breaths that I'm already pretty much full on. Water was in there. We shall go grab it. Yeah. I feel so much less mobility from the constructors compared to the ninja. When you play the ninja so much, you get used to that type of mobility, and then going to any other character, you realize you don't have it anymore. It's a little bit rough. I'm not getting any resources from it except for the board. We have much.
Was that a flock or a gaggle? So I can hold. So we have enough. So.
2 minutes before I have to pull you out.
Are these just ammo? Shotgun.
This should be fun.
Almost nobody ever has shotgun.
Really? Really? Use some help! Too many of them! Wow! I can't believe it! You're the best! Target practice.
I'm less than 50 away from that particular mission.
Here it comes. 30 seconds left.
Well,
Buddy up. We've got takers.
God damn. Oh, that's why. That was an encampment. Alright. Simple enough. 2 skill points. I was actually going to upgrade my adrenaline rush, or healing boost as it were. Why did I do that? I could have just hit escape. Doesn't matter. We get to the return to home base screen at the same time anyways. Trigger up range, 6 more of those. So now, if we had the schematic experience, which I don't believe we have. Oh, first things first, let's go ahead and do this. Because now it's an AoE healing spell. Yay. Everybody loves AoE healing. Okay. And then, schematics. So now, if we had enough... Oh, that actually only takes 15. Good to know. Now we just need more schematic experience. Nothing I'm really willing to just get rid of. Actually, I might just get rid of the copper laser blade. Let's see here. 274. Well, is this... No, it doesn't. Oh, it does deal energy damage. And the lunge effect is actually pretty good. I want to keep both of them. Never mind. Just a thought. Well, it's unfair with the greatsword. That one's probably not okay. Okay, good. Recycling this does give me enough to evolve my Copper Nocturno, which is now tier 2, and as soon as I level up to level 15, it becomes nature. So now it is the highest level schematic that I have. Yay! So I will upgrade that. The only downside of the Copper Nocturno is specifically the amount of ammo that it uses, but it's actually going to be decently high damage. So I might end up using it anyways. Or if nothing else, it's something that I can give to my mission defenders, like my outpost defenders or people like that that use assault rifles. Be very, very useful for them. Alright. So let's go ahead and actually go back to Stonewood. And we're just going to go and do another retrieve the data mission. Even though it does not necessarily give me pure drops of rain, which is what I want, but it's going to still give me the opportunity to complete at least one of these 2 quests, and get me well on the way to completing actually fully completing data retrieval. Because you can only have 3 daily quests active at one time. So if I were to not complete either of these, get the next daily quest, not complete that, and then check on the next day, well, I just lost a daily quest that I could have had and completed. But I believe this will be probably the last map that I'll play for the time being, and then I may come back to this later tonight and continue. But for now, we will assume this is the last map of the stream.
I'll search from above.
Alright, here we go.
We've got a bonus in play.
Drop that hut.
Ooh. I've actually got plenty of traps I can just dump on this map too if I want to. Quite a bit actually. Literally all of these, all of the gray and green ones, and even the wall launcher I could if I wanted to. Just dump them to get rid of this map and get the inventory space. Ooh, that was 2 copper rocket launchers. Or just 1. That's weird. I thought it said 2. Oh well. We can actually craft our copper nocturnal right now if we wanted to, but kind of be a waste until we can actually get some more schematic experience into it. I don't know if it actually shows the weather balloon if you're looking up all the way in the sky. Oh, no, it does. It's over there. Just over this direction. It's right up over there. And if you're on like low or medium, I don't know if the
Landing trade spotted. Nice find.
I don't know if the draw
Any
distance is
attacks
far
or
enough on
assault
that.
creatures could corrupt the data. You'll want to build defenses around the balloon's landing site.
Well, hello. There we go. Oop.
You serious?
Pursuing traps and 4 traps. Where this one? It's spawning right here. And the attack zone is there. Outside build on it. So I'll put that on doing this. There. Over there. Over there. Over there. There.
Look out. Fort's under attack.
there. And you notice very, very little building. In fact, yeah, it's just the little corners here that are accounting towards it. That didn't count. Good. Ah, that one might die. Oh, so that counts. That area right there, that corner. Got it.
One of our drones has taken damage.
Let's dump
We
those.
can't let the husks destroy the drone. Head to the crash site.
So again, this is not ideal setup. It's just me dumping. So the purposes of all those defenses there are not really to be super effective. It's just to get it out of my inventory and out of the way. I could care less if they actually are, if they are effective or not.
Here, Baldy.
It's coming in for a crash landing. We need to salvage what we can from that drone. Activate the drone to begin. Getting reports that your fort has uninvited guests. Go 86 them! We've got husks. Defend the drone.
By the second.
Run over here.
I need a jump start. Back in the game.
Oh, we got it. Woo. Alright. Then pick up another random shitty floor trap that'll just drop down. Should probably go grab those rewards, so. Yep, to the left.
Take a break.
Reward. resources I wasn't full on. That's perfect. Wait, more. Crafting and don't want to craft anything. Always looking for walnuts. If do I want to craft anything and has materials for wall darts, answer equals yes. Always yes. Ooh, my gold's on top. Yep. Always fine.
Ah, ammunition.
He tried to kill me!
I'm almost close to max out on full materials too, so the first thing I might do when I get back is specifically go and build a lot in my storm shield. Just build out even more. Dump all those resources in here and then come back and continue farming for drops of rain. Let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead.
You know we're gonna win, yeah?
Thanks it up. This is a motion. Ah, I'm too short. I'm 2 kills short of that mission. Now, luckily, this is a defense-oriented mission, so I should have plenty of opportunity to get that. To get those last 2. Yay, floor launcher.
A fine instrument.
That's actually a decent floor launcher. I might hold on to that. We have no actual defenses on this. I should probably actually break this in place of the brick. That's a better idea. I'll top the top of it, just regular old wood. Should be fine. Hardly ever use this, but there we go. Alright. We are pretty much ready to go. One guy's right next to me. The other is building a resource scanning radar, for whatever reason. Okay. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Ooh, damn.
The balloon has landed. Defend that data.
I just one-shot that thing.
Accomplished.
I was not expecting to one-shot that thing. That was a bit of a surprise.
I think they like us.
It tried to kill me! Hell!
File successfully
The treasure
retrieved.
chest! It tried to kill me! You have to stop it!
The fort is falling.
Where? Oh.
Another file.
As long as I have a shot. That's all I need is a shot on it.
We lost a file.
There. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice it coming around in time. How are you dead? Oh, probably to this monster. That's probably how. Because these two are going to be underleveled for this.
File successfully retrieved.
Oh, is that in short? Or is it just outside range?
Get that smasher!
Data's looking good.
It's covering.
Hey, we just built that.
Double jump!
Did that one just glitch inside or something?
Another file.
Uh-oh.
File successfully retrieved. We lost a file.
Dun dun dun!
I'm not playing this anymore.
You, big guy. Respect the architecture.
This is not really as well planned out as I thought it could have been. Whoops. Oh well.
Data's looking good.
Phew. Mm-hmm.
dick.
File successfully retrieved.
Shot here. I love that this weapon is penetrative.
Another file. Data's looking good. File successfully retrieved.
That was dumb stuff.
Can't. Smasher! For husk's sakes!
Another file.
Yep.
Data's looking good.
Oh, damn.
Our fort's under attack? Stop husking up our data, you stupid storm!
What just... They weren't in there.
Oi, big guy. Hello.
You collected some of the files. All right. Praiseworthy job, Commander.
Not really.
So, a good
That was
job.
terrible.
The data you collected will help us
Oh, well.
locate survivors and weak points in the storm.
Still let me complete one of those 2 missions for daily missions, and I'll just have to come back and complete the last one. Not one of my clear games. Oh well. They will. See what we got for the missions, and then we'll call it. But now I do not have to use my constructor anymore, so winning. Can switch back to the ninja. Ooh, founder's points. Okay. Just gonna go with you. Perfect. Excellent. Whoop. Beautiful. Go ahead and see where our launch event llama is.
Nice.
Uncommon Fender, uncommon, uncommon. All stuff really don't need. Got Nighthawk. Founder's Lawbreaker. I think I have that schematic. Go ahead and top a favorite. Yes, I do not have a schematic. I might as well just hold on to it. Okay. Heroes. I will go ahead and keep the purple one. Unless I can slot it. I can. Well, in that case, you'll be slotted. Because that gives me the next level of my collection book.
Yeah. Which gives me 1500 schematic experience, which is exactly what I want. Try you. Survivors, don't care. I don't get any. Here's fine. Alright, schematics. I should actually check it to see if the pistol or the wrench are slottable. Pistol is not. Hardware is not, because I already have it. Okay. These. So I will actually hold on to at least 2,500. I could level this up right now, but then I would not have the necessary schematic experience to evolve my Silver Dragon's Breath, so I want to do that specifically. I will hold on to it otherwise. Fine there. And quest-wise, just one more, retrieve the data mission, and we're good to go. So I think we'll stop it here for now. Come back in a bit. And try and flesh out this final data retrieval mission, and also farm the schematic materials that I need to make this a 2-star Silver Dragon's Breath. Until then.